So I also made an intro for my videos, and it's my first time ever doing an intro, so it's probably gonna look really bad and sound really bad, but I'm trying. It's probably gonna be more different in the next video because I'm probably not gonna like it or something. I don't know. I'm just testing stuff out, if that makes sense. I'm trying to make my videos look better, if that makes sense. So I didn't know what video to make, so I decided to make a top 10 anime video, in my opinion, like my favorite anime. So I'm gonna start the list off from number 10 to number 1. Number 1 being my favorite and number 10 being still my favorites, but at the bottom of the list. Number 10 on the list is Hitman Reborn. So the story starts off with this guy named Suna and this little baby grown-up guy named Reborn, and that's kind of cringy at first, not gonna lie, but you kind of get used to it as the show progresses, and then you find out there's a bunch of little babies, more of them, but he comes out of nowhere to Suna's house, and he's just like, hey, I gotta train you to be the leader of the mafia because we need one, basically. And it's really dumb, not gonna lie. The first couple of episodes are so bad. I'm surprised I kept watching. Honestly, it's just one of those anime that have the really rough start in the beginning. All of a sudden, he gets friends who also joined the mafia, but that's much later. Like his little family. But overall, it's a really good anime. It made my top 10 list, so yeah, it's pretty good. Number 9 is Kawaii Complex. It's a pretty good anime, honestly. I don't know why I added it to the list. Like, it's pretty good, but I just couldn't think of anything else to put as number 9, and then I kind of just remembered that anime, and I was like, that kind of fits. So, Kawaii Complex is a romance anime, and it's a slice of life anime, and it's about this high schooler guy who basically moves into the same house as this upperclassman that he has a crush on, and he sees her in the library reading all the time. So he starts to live with her, and then they get pretty close, I guess, and they become friends, and he becomes friends with the other people in the house, and it's this whole ordeal. And it's honestly like just a cute little slice of life anime. There's not much fan service in that. I mean, there's some fan service in the anime, but not too much to where it's like, what the hell is this, you know? And it's pretty good. I'd recommend it if you were bored and had nothing to watch, I guess. Okay, so number 8 on the list is Fruits Basket. It's such a good anime. I'm talking about the reboot version. I never got to watch the original version because it was just, the graphics were so bad for me. And I know like, Fruit Basket is a story of this girl named Honda Toru, and she just has a tragic life, yet she still manages to be this happy, cheerful person who makes everyone else happy. And I don't want to spoil it, but it's like, if you've heard of the anime, you probably know what it's about. It's about these zodiac spirits, and every time they come into contact with like the opposite sex, they turn into their zodiac animal, basically. That's all it is. And that last episode had me crying, bro. I'm pretty sure season 2 is confirmed, and I'm so hyped for that, but I think it's coming out in 2020 sometime, so you have to wait for that. But overall, it's a really good anime. It really is. I don't know why it wasn't higher. In all honesty, I really should move it up. But yeah, it's a cute slice of life anime, and you should watch it because it's super good, I promise. Number 7 on my list is Fairy Tail. Because Fairy Tail is just such a good anime, and it's actually my first ever anime. I started watching it around the 6th grade, I think. It's one of my first anime that I knew was an anime, because technically Sailor Moon would have been my first anime, or Pokemon or whatever would have been my first anime. But like, an anime that I knew was an anime, that was it. That was my first one. The main character's name is Lucy, and then she meets this guy named Natsu, and he's a part of this fairy tale guild of mages that it's like her dream to join, and then all of a sudden she kind of just meets him in the street, feeds him and stuff like that, and it kind of tags along with him, and she doesn't know he's part of Fairy Tail the whole time. And then at the end of the first episode, she joins, and then it's just all uphill from there. It's such a good anime. It's a pretty long anime. I honestly don't know how many episodes it has. I want to say it has like around-ish 300 episodes. I'm not sure. I could be really wrong. I used to watch it every week, and then I don't know if you OGs from Fairy Tail remember, but Fairy Tail stopped airing around episode 175, and then it continued because I think like the manga or the anime caught up with the manga or something like that, so they had to like give the manga some time to like, you know, advance, I guess. I just love Fairy Tail. The Grand Magic Games is the best arc by far. It's the most hilarious and best arc ever. There's a lot of fighting if you like that in an anime. It's super good. I haven't gotten to watch the newest season yet. I don't know why. Honestly, I have nothing else to watch, and I know I should like catch up on it, because like right now Fairy Tail, I'm pretty sure it's done, like for good, like nothing else is coming out ever. But number 6 on my list is The Promised Neverland. It is such a good anime. This anime, I kind of, not gonna lie, had nightmares. I'm not one for like scary anime, and I wouldn't say it's scary, but it's kind of like psychologically horrifying, if that makes sense. It's about these 3 kids, well, it's about a lot of kids, and they're in this orphanage, and then they find out the truth behind the orphanage, which is a very, very, very terrible truth. I got really attached to this one character, and then this one character ended up dying, and it was terrible. And yeah, it's basically just them trying to survive with, the rest of their family. So number 5 is Haikyuu. I honestly didn't expect Haikyuu to be so far up the list, but I really like it. I forgot how much I liked it, and then I was doing research on the video. I was like looking through my anime list, I guess, and yeah, I came across Haikyuu, and I was like, should I put this in the list? And then I watched like the last episode, and I forgot how into it I was, because it's just been so long since the newest season has came out. It's a volleyball anime, and it's all shits and giggles at first, and then it gets really intense, and it's like, it's such a good anime. Hinata is my everything. But yeah, things get really serious around season 2-ish, where they start actually competing, and it's just such a good anime. It also has really good openings and endings, if you want to look forward to that. I don't think I like the first seasons. I think it has 3 seasons, and a season 4 is coming out. So number 4 on the list is Barakamon. It is one of my most favorite anime like ever. Like, it's number 4 for a reason, and it is a very, very, very underrated anime in my opinion. I've never heard anybody really post about it or talk about it or anything like that, but it is such a good anime. It's like a slice of life comedic anime, and it's so good, and it's about this one guy. His name is Handa, and he has like a prequel, if that makes sense, that came after the anime about him in high school and his whole high school, and like, it's just so hilarious. That's more of a like comedic side. But Barakamon is about this guy who ended up moving to an island. He's a calligraphy artist, and because of some problems with his calligraphy and something that he did, he had to move to an island to go find peace, if that makes sense. And he moves into this house on the island, and it's a really small island, so everybody kind of knows everybody, and like, it's such an awkward and funny anime sometimes. He ends up befriending this little 10-ish year old girl, or I don't know, she's really young and she's really, really small, and her name is Nell? Her name is Nell, I think. Mel's from Bleach, right? Okay, no, Nell is from Bleach, and this little girl's name is Naru, I'm pretty sure. I just looked it up, but it doesn't really matter. Is there a name Naru? I don't even know. Okay, so yeah, she annoys the absolute shit out of him, but they kind of become besties, I guess. And this is a grown-ass man befriending a little teeny tiny girl, but it's just really funny, and she's kind of mature for her age, I guess, and she's really country as well, and it's so cute. The ending song is so freaking good. It's not even funny. Like, sometimes every once in a while I'll go to YouTube and I'll look up the ending, because it's just such a good ending. And the ending's in all English. So yeah, that's really good. But yeah, that's just a really good anime. I absolutely love this anime. I rewatch it every once in a while. So number 3 on the list is Seven Deadly Sins. That's just a good anime. It's on Netflix if you want to watch it. It's so good. There is a lot of fan service, especially in the beginning. So number 2 on my list is Demon Slayer, of course. It would be Demon Slayer. I posted a top 4 anime in my opinion on Twitter, so I don't know if you guys remember that, but like top 4 is basically the same thing, but I think I took out Barakamon for like Haikyuu or something like that. It takes place back in the little samurai time. They still use swords, and the first episode had me hooked, and then I saw Nezuko and I was just like, oh my god, an angel, like an actual angel. She is the cutest thing in the entire world. Like, all-time favorite anime character. It used to be Killua from Hunter x Hunter, but now it's Nezuko because she's just so cute and adorable and small and beautiful, and she's just a freaking angel. Oh my god. I don't want to explain it because, like, if I kind of explain it, that's kind of spoiling, but his sister's super cute. It's a little action anime. How many? I think it has 24 episodes. Season 2 was confirmed, and a movie as well was confirmed, which isn't coming out till 2020, I'm pretty sure. It's a really good anime. Like, you cannot express how good this anime is. Honestly, it would have been number 1 if it wasn't for Hunter x Hunter. And to be honest, I like it more than Hunter x Hunter. But Hunter x Hunter has been my favorite anime for the longest time, so I'm gonna just keep it as number 1. Spoiler alert, Hunter x Hunter's number 1. But, this anime is so good. I don't know how I'm gonna live on without Nezuko in my life anymore. She's the cutest thing ever. Like, I cannot express how much I love her. And Zenitsu's the cutest thing too. He's hilarious. He's like the comedic relief in the anime. And every character in this anime is super good. Like, they're super good. So, number 1 on my list is Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter, I watched it a really long time ago. Once again, I'm talking about the remake, not the original. I did not watch the original. It's very, very, very old, but the remake, 2013 or 2015. I don't remember what year it is. It's super good. The graphics are still kind of a little cringy, especially Gon's eyebrows, because holy shit, man. It's like 130-ish episodes, I want to say, so it's like in the long side. But Hunter x Hunter is just one of those anime, in my opinion, where the side character, his best friend, is better than the main character. Or like their life story, I guess, is more interesting, I guess you could say. And Killua used to be my all-time favorite anime character, and then Nezuko came in the world, and she's just so cute. I can't describe how cute she is. It's a really good anime, not gonna lie. One of the arcs was kind of boring-ish towards the end. It's not that it got boring, it's just they dragged it out for way too long than it should have, but that last fight was amazing. So my top 10 anime list, number 1 is Hunter x Hunter, number 2 is Demon Slayer, number 3 is Seven Deadly Sins, 4 Barakamon, 5 Haikyuu, 6 The Promised Neverland, 7 Fairy Tail, 8 Fruit Basket, 9 Kawaii Complex, and 10 is Reborn. So yeah, that's my favorites right there.